Before we depart from Bright Eyes entirely here, so you mentioned that you are familiar with both of these albums
Yeah,
from 2000, or
yeah,
no, 2005.
yeah.
That came out, I think, roughly the same time, or maybe exactly the same
Uh,
time.
it was pretty close together. Yeah.
Yeah. So since you've enjoyed this album for a good long while now, how much have you gone backwards or forwards or both to branch out into the discography?
Uh, I love I'm Wide Awake, and that was the other one that my nephew turned me on to. I just since Hollywood Bowl am buying some others and checking them out because it was so big of a shift. I don't know that I was ready to go further quite yet because him going practically country is interesting because my nephew said that he toured on both records and there were fans who just hated Digital Ash because they were big fans of I'm Wide Awake and they felt like, what the hell is all this, right? But hearing them back to back, it felt completely beautiful and at the bowl, and then and coming out of it, my husband just being like, yeah, I love that first part, and me like, oh my god, did you hear what he did in that second part? This is what's cool about music, though. So I can't wait to listen to more, but I am somewhat limited in the records, and even my knowledge of which ones were earlier. You were mentioning one that was what, several years earlier,
Right.
that you had been through, and then there are newer ones.
Yeah, and there does seem to be a progression. I mean, I haven't even listened to Wide Awake,
Right,
so I
right,
mean, you've
right.
described kind of the basic
Just
vibe of
as
it.
and stylistically, just like apples and oranges. Yeah.
Yeah, I've listened to a little bit of Casa. I don't know if it's Casadaga or Casadega.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason I went and explored that one is because Janet Weiss plays on it, and I'm a huge fan.
Yeah.
But that stylistically is much more like mainstream sounding.
Yeah. I think that what's happening for, again, him being more of a musician than a singer, I think he likes messing with style, which I totally identify with. It's like try to put me in a box and I will convince you that I can't be put there. Try to put me in the country box and I will give you something that can't go there. So I think that he's going out of his way to explore different styles, and he has the skill set to introduce different things, and it won't appeal to everyone, just like every song won't appeal to everyone, but a lot of us as songwriters feel like we have to keep moving forward. This is why the nostalgia thing grates a little, because shouldn't we all be trying to embrace new music? Why are we want to go see, and it's pointed at me too, why do I want to go see the old records? But I mean, him doing it and him doing it in that context was so just something I couldn't say no to. When I will say the tickets were dangled right in my face. So as soon as I saw the ad for the bowl show, I was like, wow, that would be really cool. But I sort of put it on my mind because I am a hermit. But then my nephew was like, I bought better seats. Do you want these seats? And I was like, oh my God, these seats are just sitting here. My husband was like, do you want to go? You really like these band. So anyways, I think that I admire artists that keep moving along. There are artists, I mean, let's pay attention to Phoebe Bridgers. Let's pay attention to Kim Gordon has a new record. Let's pay attention to people who are moving forward and not necessarily embrace nostalgia to the point of I only want to go see a band play their record from 20 years ago or play their music for 20, the old punk rock bands that put themselves back together. And that being said, I don't want to put Black Flag in that category because he's playing with young kids, which probably have the anger and the rage that the songs originally had. So I'm curious and somewhat interested in that approach to nostalgia, but it's still nostalgia, right? It's still the old song. So I'd rather see them put a new record together with that had all that. But I mean, that's just me. I have fun with the Rolling Stones because they keep moving forward and always have. But these other bands are like, yeah, Pill's gonna put their selves back together and go on the road or whatever. Like, let's see the Who again. I don't know. I don't. It's not that I don't like the bands. It's like, do something new, or go see someone new. I had to ask myself, why does the listener want to hear that? And it's this nostalgia, which is a positive feeling for all of us, this comfort. It's like putting on a warm blanket.